Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Here we go. And it's the Warriors to start out. Pass to Edie. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul of the game.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Green, a screen. Good chance here for Booker. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Here's Rose. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Melton outside. Knocks down the long J.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
The shot by Butler, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
From deep, Rose. Out to the right wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. I asked him about Jimmy Butler and what his defensive scheme is for him, and coach said to not let him bully us from the interior and mid-range. We want to push him as far out as possible. We have to play tough. Let's see if they're able to accomplish this, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Rose with it. Now guarded by Booker. And, yep, it's good.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Green, a screen. To the middle. The shot to stop the run. And it's hammered home by Green.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
Right wing. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. In transition, here come the Warriors. Here's Booker. And he connects with a jumper.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Out to Rose. Melton left side. 5 on the clock. For 3, Collins. The rebound by Edie. The Warriors trailing. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
1:44 left in the first. For three, fires in the triple. Booker's got 6.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
Pass to Collins. And stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. On the wing, Bain. Here's Edey. Collins with the rebound. And Rose has got the ball here for Chicago. It's a three-point game. Abdul-Jabbar. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
And stolen by Melton. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Out to Rose. Throws it up high. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Now here's Butler. Still no points. There's a screen. For three, Booker. Chicago with a rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Rose outside. Pass to Collins. Lets the three fly. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. He's got 5. Booker looking around. From deep, Bain. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Warriors ahead, leading by 1.
The Warriors 13.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
The Warriors leading. Healed on the wing. Pass to Nurkic. And here's Jackson Davis. Back to Nurkic. Second chance effort. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, he's a big man that loves to get physical for his team. Yusuf Nurkic knows his job is to go battle in that paint.
RJ, does playing at a faster pace work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
Nevitt. The Warriors pull it in. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, my! That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Nevitt. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Nevitt's got his first 2 points of the night.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Jackson Davis. Soft touch off the glass. Jackson Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Here's Nevitt. Softly drops in the floater.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And Nurkic throws it down.
Nurkic not holding back at all on that finish.
Here's Nevitt. Rebounded by Hield. The Warriors lead by 4. Hield has bounced around for a while now, but he's still a deadly shooter, Richard.
Hield is the definition of a shooter for hire. He's a mercenary. When he's on the floor, he's looking to pull up from deep. That's what he's paid to do. He's been an elite shooter his whole career.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Pass to Jackson Davis. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
For 3, Powell. He buries it from 3. Powell's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 1:43 left in the second quarter. And the basket by Stoudemire.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Kicks it out to Kennard. 3-pointer. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Hield. Let's go with a 3. Chicago with a rebound.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Powell right side. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Wagner for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Nurkic. Back to Hield. The 3 is up. Washington grabs the miss. The Bulls trail by 7. Deflects the pass. Tries to save it. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Rose outside. Pass to Melton. Back to Rose. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by Edey.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Outside Bain. Booker for 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Rose outside. This one for 3. Drills it from deep. Rose has got 5 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
To the inside. Down low. Butler drops it in.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional quote-unquote point guard.
Booker can't get it to go. The Bulls trail by 6. Rose outside. From outside, off the mark. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Got it. Good job in the low post. Bain's gotten his second bucket of the game.
With all the points he gets on the perimeter, it's trouble for the D when Bain starts getting points inside.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And stolen by Melton. And that one's good. Melton's got a second bucket on the night. The Warriors lead by 4. Outside Bain. Pass to Booker. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Got it. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Outside Bain. And here's Booker. The 3-ball. Oh, yeah. Booker dialing long distance.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, hitting consistent from deep.
Rose outside. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Rose has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
It's Booker on the wing. The 3 from Bain. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Powell to the paint. Here's Nevitt. Misses the layup. 1:50 left in the third quarter here. Inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Here's Nevitt. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. He's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Booker. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
The Bulls trail by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Pass to Nevitt. Wagner on the wing. Here's Nevitt. Back to Wagner. Clock at 6. He nails it, and we're tied. Wagner's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Powell with a steal.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Powell with a steal. Kennard right side. Up in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's all tied in Chicago. And we'll have
The Warriors, 38.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Could be an exciting finish. Here's Stoudemire. Outside heel. Here's Jackson Davis. Pass to Nurkic. And a pass break now for the Bulls. Got a piece of it.
Love the effort on defense from Hield. When he's engaged, he can come up with blocks.
Nurkic with the ball. Wagner picks him up. And Nurkic throws it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And so the ball out of bounds. He'll touch it last. To the left side wing. Here's Nevitt. Shot clock at 6. Count it, and the foul. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
And the free throw, no good. Outside heel. Fires from deep. Pure from three-point range. Hield's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is Hield at his best, a major threat to torch defenses off the catch.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance. Always a great idea.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Booker. Down low. Here's Butler. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Abdul-Jabbar. Three-pointer, Buzelis. It's rebounded by Golden State. Payne surveying the D. Edey for 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Butler with a steal. The finish. Butler soars in to cap off the break.
Part of why Butler has been to so many All-Star games. He recognizes offensive situations so well. Completes the break.
From deep, Rose. The shot no good. The Warriors lead by 4. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Fearless play from Butler. Defenses should know he's going to try and draw a foul while shooting.
Butler hits them both. The Bulls on offense. Here's Rose. And he jams it home with authority.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Outside Booker. Pass to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Edey for 3. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Sinks that one from the post. A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Payne. Here's Booker. And there's another one for the Warriors.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Here's Rose. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Pass to Booker. Green, a screen. Floats one up. On the wing, Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Booker, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Bulls trail by 5. Rose outside. For 3, Collins on target from range.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
From outside the arc. And connects from downtown.
Just absolute ice in the veins of Bane. That is an impressive bucket.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Collins, left side. Right side, Bane. Outside, Booker. To the middle. Here's Green. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Assisted by.
And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct. Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Butler's shot is good.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready, and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up.